It's Universal Mardi Gras season, and today I am trying every single item like I do every year, starting with the beignets. Wait, I forgot that. They're as good as every year. Another returning classic is the king cake. Of course, you cannot eat the baby. The baby is included as tradition. You don't eat the baby, but it stares at you while you eat kind of situation. It's really good. It's a nice little cinnamon flavor. The icing tastes really good. I approve. We've got a New Orleans classic. This is the red beans and rice vegan sausage with stewed beans, white rice, and garnished with scallions. I didn't realize it was vegan sausage. Okay, we got a little bit of rice, one red bean, and vegan sausage. Tasty. I'm not a fan of red bean and rice in my normal life. The sausage is very convincing. Like, I would not, if you gave this to me, I would not know it's vegan without reading it on the menu. And yeah, it all comes together and tastes like a normal red beans and rice. Rice. This is the Cajun Spice Twisted Tater. It's got Cajun seasoned potato, obviously on a stick, twisted, and then Creole remoulade sauce and herbs. So obviously, if you've been to Mardi Gras or Halloween Horror Nights, you're familiar with the Twisted Tater. This is a great Twisted Tater, as always. The spice has, or the seasoning has, you know, a good spice to it. Out of 10, maybe like a 6. And then the remoulade sauce tastes really good. So this is one of my favorite Twisted Taters that I've had at Universal. I like it.
I'm on to the baked Cajun mac and cheese. I've already heard good things about this from other people. It is creamy, spicy cavatappi pasta. Wow, getting this wrong already. With andouille sausage, holy trinity, and a Cajun cream sauce garnished with scallions. Holy trinity, huh? Let's see about that. Can we get a cheese pool? Let's see. Nope. This definitely has a little bit of spice to it. I'm taking a couple bites now. My mouth's starting to tingle. I do enjoy it. If you don't have water, this might not be for you. This is a little spicy, and I like spicy food, but the bite is definitely there. Where the cheese is good. We didn't get a cheese pool. I tried, but the mac and cheese is good. There's some cheese on the top as well. Is it something I'd get again? I don't know, just for the spice, but it's definitely good. If you like spice, this might be for you.
Next up is the chicken and sausage gumbo, the stew of Trinity. Trevor already had a Trinity a second ago, so this is the second Trinity. Chicken, andouille, and bacon over white rice. I feel like we gotta mix it up a little bit. It's been sitting for a little bit. So if you watched a lot of these videos, you'll know what I say about stews. Great for a cooler day. This might not be something I would get like on a hot day, but with the spring, you'll get some cooler days, and I think this is a great, tasty option for one of those days. There is a little bit of spice. I'd give it like a 3.5 out of 5. I think my previous scale was out of 10, and this is out of 5, but that's fine. It's good.
On to the cheese dog. It's all beef hot dog with cheddar cheese wrapped in an empanada disc, served with mayo ketchup. All right, here we go. Wait a second. Hold up. Maybe a controversial take. It's a hot dog with some mayo ketchup. I'm not saying that's bad, but not my cup of tea. Not saying don't get it. If you love hot dogs and empanada discs and mayo ketchup, this is gonna be for you. But I think there's a lot more diverse items out there that I don't know. I think I'm looking more forward to than this. Continuing our mayo ketchup theme, we're trying the Pastelon fritters. It's crispy sweet plantain. Ooh, and, oh, I'm gonna get this wrong. Everyone's gonna roast me. Picadillo beef served with mayo ketchup. I'm so sorry in advance. I always get the hard words. Oh, another favorite item alert. I can't believe this. I know we just tried the cheese dog and it had the mayo ketchup, but something about the sweet plantain, the beef, the mayo ketchup, it all blends together so well. You get the sweet, you get the savory. I love savory. I also love a hint of sweet. Oh, I hate to say it, maybe top 5 right now? We'll see as we go along if it gets higher.
Next up is the Pinchos de Lechon. It is the char-grilled pork shoulder skewer with guava barbecue sauce and pan sabo. So far, this is my favorite item I've tried today. It's very delicious. The bread obviously complements it well, like most barbecue. I really enjoy it. I'll get it again. Also, this booth, they're like grilling outdoors, and you can smell the food from a mile away, and it smells delicious, tastes delicious as well. We have made it to Canada, known for their hockey, poutine, and salmon. First up is the salmon. It's the hot maple liqueured salmon, griddled salmon fillet with a maple liqueur, and an ancient grain mixed salad. They didn't have any forks available at the moment, so I'm using a spoon, which isn't that bad, you know, I mean. I would say this one's okay. I really like salmon, so I'm probably biased. I like the salmon part of it, but the sauce they have on it, I don't really get a lot of maple from it. The salad's good. Salad's enjoyable. The sauce on the salmon is just okay to me. It's just kind of like a really light sauce. Yeah, it's just okay. Margarita poutine is fresh mozzarella, roasted tomatoes, basil cream, and pub fries. You know they're pub fries because they're slightly wider than regular fries. I made that up. I think that's true. I don't know why I put the spoon in it because it's fries, but that's okay. It's exactly how it sounds, like all the flavors, really work well. So if you like those flavors, if you like a margarita pizza, this is like a margarita pizza but with fries. You just have to like all the ingredients, and I think it tastes really fresh. I like this one a lot. Over at Colombia, the first item we're trying is the chicken empanadas. Crispy corn masa chicken empanadas with ají picante. Give it a good dip here. I will say it's a little small. It's $9, but hopefully it tastes really good. It is tasty, just tastes like a chicken empanada. I was wondering if it was gonna be spicy with the sauce. It's not spicy. The sauce is very tasty and adds a lot of flavor to it. I'm not a big sauce guy, like I don't put sauce on everything, but I wouldn't eat this without the sauce. Like I think you need the sauce to really get the full flavor profile. It's good. Next up is the pan de bono. It's a warm Colombian cassava bread. So this reminds me when you're at a really nice restaurant and they bring out the bread service before your main meal. It tastes exactly like that. It's a really high quality roll. Very tasty, but very simple as well. Just a simple roll.
And a returning fan favorite, at least in name, the Colombian burger, is a grilled burger with Monterey Jack cheese, pineapple cabbage sauce, cilantro garlic sauce, and potato sticks. Hope it's as good as last year.
This was one of my favorite items last year.
So I don't know why you would get a burger anywhere else in Park. It makes no sense. I hate to say it, it beats Mel's Burgers. Sorry, Mel's, love ya. But this is just juicy, flavorful. There's so much going on. For the price, you might as well just get this. It was really good. Maybe a favorite item alert. I am on to the Italy booth now. We're trying the trapezzini. Hope I got that right. Warm ciabatta, meatball, marinara, and spiced Parmesan. It looks good. I removed the wrapper, so it's gonna be messy. Oh, I lost a meatball. If you're thinking about getting a pizza from Louis, I don't blame you, but try the trapezzini first. If you like meatballs, if you like warm ciabatta, this is really good. Is it something I'd get every day? Probably not, but on a cooler day, I would 100% lean into this. Meatballs are good, the cheese is good. I liked it all, I would get it again.
What's the fun fact?
Oh, my finger, this finger can bend back. I'm not gonna show people, but I can bend this back here. Yes, I don't wanna make anyone queasy, especially when we're watching food, but yeah, that'll go all the way back. And now we're on to Germany, where we're trying the currywurst and pommes. It is German crispy bratwurst topped with spicy curry ketchup, served with fries and mayo. So again, another item I really enjoyed. Not too spicy, not as hot as the Cajun baked mac and cheese. That was a little spicier. This is really good. But I like the mayo, the fries, the currywurst. Everything was really good together. I'm ready to dig in to the Leberkäse. Totally got that wrong, there's no way that's right. German-style meatloaf served on a pretzel bun with mustard and sauerkraut. This looks good, but I'll be honest with you, that meatloaf is big, and the American meatloaf does not look like the German meatloaf. So don't let my dislike of mustard turn you away from this item. Otherwise, it's really good. I'm just not a big mustard fan, but the sauerkraut, I'm a big sauerkraut fan. Very good. The meatloaf is different. I haven't had meatloaf like this ever in my life. I love the pretzel bun. That's the highlight for me, 100%. That and the sauerkraut, that's all I need. Just give me bun and sauerkraut and leave me to my demise. It'd probably pass for me, but maybe good for somebody else.
This is the apple strudel, which is a flaky pastry layers wrapped around spiced apple filling. It doesn't list what this is on the menu, but it wasn't ice cream. It's like a cold vanilla sauce almost, is what it tastes like to me. So I haven't had one in years, and I mean this affectionately, but it reminds me of growing up when you'd have like the McDonald's like apple thing. Those are pretty good. Like the menu description implies, there's a little bit of spice here. It just like adds a little flavor. It's not like actually like spicy. I don't know if it's as good as the apple pie from Halloween Horror Nights. I think I prefer the apple pie from Halloween Horror Nights, but this one's good as well. We have moved on to India. I don't eat a lot of Indian food in my day-to-day life, although a good friend did take me to a local Indian restaurant that was really good recently. This is the butter chicken. It's tender chicken in a spiced tomato butter sauce with naan bread and cilantro. The naan bread is phenomenal, exactly what I'd expect from naan bread. A little tough on the outside, but very fluffy on the inside, the perfect texture. The spiced tomato butter sauce, it's okay. I would get this again, but the bread is the highlight. The chicken's good, the butter sauce is good. The spice, it's like a 2 out of 5, not too spicy whatsoever. Next up is the potato dosa. It's a griddled dosa filled with curried potatoes, onions, black mustard seeds, served with a coconut chutney. Give it a good little dip here. This is probably the most filling item that I've tried today. I feel like if I ate this full thing, I'd be very full. You know, it's served warm and then the coconut chutney is served cold, so there's like dueling temperatures. I like it, it's good. We have made it to China and we're trying the duck shan bing. I've heard from friends that this is a really good item, so I'm excited to try it. It's shredded duck dumpling with Hushin scallion ginger butter on top. That's really good. This is gonna be among the favorites. What I've heard is true. It's got this, you know, warm shell on the outside, duck on the inside. Not too ducky. I know that sounds funny, but like sometimes, you know, you eat duck and it really tastes like duck. This doesn't taste so much like duck. Gamey, I guess, would be another term. The toppings served cold. You got the warm inside. I would get this again. Next up is the spicy Szechuan chicken bites. It's pieces of chicken with white rice, sesame seeds, Szechuan chili crunch. This one is a 4.5 or 5 out of 5 on the spice. There's nothing today that I've had that I'm like, oh, I need to immediately drink water, but I'm struggling to even talk about it right now without drinking water. I can feel my eyes watering. I would definitely get it again. Can't emphasize the spice enough. You got the crunchy outside of the chicken. The chicken's very flavorful. I really like it. You can kind of see the chili down at the bottom of this as well. In here with the rice, it's a winner in my book.
Over at the France booth, which is the crepe stand, for all of those wondering, we have the duck à la orange crepe. Probably got that wrong, oh well. It is freshly made crepes filled with shredded duck, onions, Boursin cheese, orange segments, and an orange slice. Not many things bother me when it comes to texture. Be warned, everything's very soft and chewy. And I'm not really a texture person. Like, I'm fine, whatever, you know, I'll try everything once. But this was really good. It has some like red pepper flakes, it looks like. I guess there's a tiny bit of spice, but it's, again, sweet and savory. All in all, it is something I'd try again just because it's so unique. Like, you have to try it just to say you tried it, because I've never had anything quite like this. It's really good.
We have made it to our final destination, Mexico. This is a returning item. It's churro loops. It's crispy cinnamon sugar loops with dulce de leche and chocolate sauce. Here's the loop. Here's the bite. They're just how I remember them. They're crispy. They're different than like the normal park churros. So these taste a little fresher than I think a typical normal park churro, and it's also, you know, smaller and you get 4. They're good.
We have quesabirria, birria beef, and a corn tortilla with Monterey Jack and Oaxaca. Oh gosh, I always get these wrong. Cheese served with a birria broth. I said it about 1 or 2 items. Why would you get normal food when you can get something like quesabirria or the Colombian burger? This is so fresh, like whatever ingredients are using, it's better than what you normally get in normal theme park food. The quesabirria, the meat, everything's so good. So highly recommend, again, another go-to item. All right, we're on to the chilaquiles verde tortilla topped with chili braised, shredded chicken, salsa verde, cilantro onion mix with lime crema and cojita cheese. I said it once, I've said it twice, 3rd time's a charm. Hopefully you believe me by now. Get something other than the normal park food, at least for one day. If you're visiting for a few days, try at least one item for lunch or dinner. This is the chilaquiles verde. So good. Look at the portion you get for the money. This is insane, and it's so good. The lime crema stands out with the cojita cheese. It's so good. But then also the shredded chicken is fantastic. Nice, tender, almost melts in your mouth. So I highly recommend this item. Oh man, I would probably say top 3. Yeah, we'll see at the end, but top 3.
It's time for us both to share our top 3 favorite items that we recommend you try at Universal Mardi Gras. Coming in at 3 for me is the Cajun Spice Twisted Tater. I really enjoyed the seasoning and the sauce they had on this year's Twisted Tater. Thought it was great. That's my number 3 item. From Puerto Rico, really enjoyed the Pinchos de Lechon. The char-grilled pork shoulder skewer with the guava barbecue sauce. The barbecue sauce was amazing. It smelled good, tasted even better. Would definitely get this again. Plan to get it many more times during Mardi Gras, and highly recommend you try it. My number one item that you have to try at Mardi Gras this year is from China, the Szechuan spicy chicken bites. I could have ate every single one. Now, it is the spiciest item I tried today. Had to get water immediately, but I highly recommend it.
Time for my top 3. I've got some good ones. I think they beat Taylor's. Coming in at number 3 is the Colombia burger from Colombia. So good. Why would you get a burger anywhere else? I don't know why. Have it there. Number 2, the Chilaquiles Verde from Mexico. Again, portion size, amazing. Chicken, tender. Crema, fantastic. Number 1, the Pastelon fritters from Puerto Rico. That was so good. Sweet, savory, good little snack to have, not too expensive. That was absolutely my favorite, probably by a landslide. Sorry to all the other items. It was all good, but just nothing beat those.
Hey, if you made it this far, I want to thank you so much for watching the video. It means a lot to us. I hope you have fun at Mardi Gras this year.